Hey, it's Monica V, creator of HeyMonicaV.com, a blooming resource on Ayurveda and author of In Your Elements, a blooming Ayurveda guide to creating your best life. Have you ever looked at something about your life and you're just like, that could really use improving, but for some reason I'm not doing it? Like you are zoned in on exactly what you need to change, the things that you're not doing, but you're like, I know I'm not doing that exercise thing as much as I should be doing every day. I know that I'm not getting as much sleep as I need to. I know that I'm spending too much time on social media. I know that I have too many beers during the week or wines. I know that, and I know that's why I get cranky and why I can't wake up well and why I get sick more often than I should. Yeah, did any of those sound familiar? Well, I just spent some time with a really dear friend of mine. She's been my friend since high school. And she said to me, Mon, I just don't feel quite right. I just don't feel quite right. I was like, well, you look fantastic. She's like, no, I'm 20 pounds overweight. No, she was not. She was maybe 3. But she felt that, right? She's like, I feel like 20 pounds overweight. I'm just not, I'm sluggish. I'm moody. I got all these things. And I said, well, what do you think the problem is? She's like, I know exactly what the problem is. And I said, well, what's the problem? And she's like, I drink way too many beers and stuff during the week. I do that and I know it's a problem and I know it. And I was like, so change it. Yeah, I know, she said. I need you to tell me what to do. I was like, okay, stop drinking. And we both cracked up laughing. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you like what to do. And I just thought it was so, it made me chuckle. And at the same time, it was just this lesson of how we know absolutely what we can be doing better at, right? Like even if you never picked up a self-help book, even if you never went to a career counselor, even if you never went to a personal trainer, none of those things, even if you just looked inside and asked yourself, hey, what can I be doing better for myself? Where do I seem to have a little bit of a pitfall here? In my life, in my health, in my self-care, in my exercise, in my daily breathing, in my attitude, and whatever. I bet you could pinpoint it if you sat down and tried. And I bet you could even come up with a solution then to try and flip that around and make it a little bit better. If we're not exercising every day, well, there's an opportunity. Spend 15 minutes a day and go do that. Yeah, but sometimes we need somebody to give us a little push on the swing. So with my friend, I said, well, how about you do this? I said, 2 weeks, no drinking. And she said, okay. And then I said, after that, why don't you give yourself a drink ticket or 2 a week? And you can use your drink ticket or 2. And I was like, I don't know what a drink ticket means. I don't know if a drink ticket means, you can have 2 glasses of wine today and that's a drink ticket. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to decide that for yourself. She's very pitta, by the way. So she's disciplined as all get out. She's a total chaser. She takes care of herself really, really well. And she has this pitfall. She's got this problem. She's like, I'm not in college anymore. Like I just have to stop. And so I was kind of there as her buddy, but I was like, dude, you know what to do. I'll tell you what to do. And then I want you to follow up with me on it and tell me how you're doing with that. And she's like, okay, I can do that. So the lessons here is the first one is number 1. Sometimes we already know what we need to do to improve our health. Listen to that voice. Don't just listen, take action then, right? So we're going to listen and we're going to take a little bit of action. So that little voice inside us that says, hey, you need to change something. The other thing is get an accountability partner. You can find somebody who can hold you accountable to what you're trying to do, whether it be your spouse or your kid or your mom or your dad or your best friend or whoever. Get an accountability partner to hold you to that thing. And the third thing is be ready for change. Be ready to make that change. We can't just dream about it. We can't just wish for it and know that it exists. We actually have to take steps in order to make that change, right? So whatever it is, if it's exercising, if it's eating more vegetables, if it is, taking 10 minutes for yourself every day to just sit with your eyes closed, do those things. That is what you need for change. If you need some serenity, do that. But start somewhere. Begin changing, or you're going to be on the same path for a long time and you're going to know exactly what's wrong. And you're going to go looking at online articles, you're going to go and doing all these things. But you know what? We got it in here. We got it. You got it. So look inside, see what that thing is that you could do a little bit better. The thing that's kind of bothering you. Find an accountability partner and then take some action toward that stuff. You'll change your life fast. I promise. Once you do it once, you're going to want to do it all the time with all kinds of other things. So go ahead and do it. Try it. Let me know what you try. And we're going to keep bringing this Ayurveda to life. Mwah.